There's no better way to start a day than with the sun rising, the birds chirping, and then celebrating the day with a wonderful country breakfast. One great country-style breakfast is a red-eye gravy. Simple to make, tastes great, goes wonderful over eggs, ham, biscuits, put it in your grits. Welcome to the Sauce and Gravy channel, my friends. This is Johnny Mac, and in this recipe, we're going to do a red-eye gravy. It's a combination of two simple ingredients transformed into a complex, deep, robust, smoky sauce. Alright, so let's start off with the good stuff, the coffee. Got to get yourself rolling in the morning, might as well start it off with the coffee. Of course, coffee, it's an essential breakfast item. You've got to get yourself going in the morning, got to get that energy level up, get that caffeine fix, got to get your bearings straight. So with the coffee, the goal here is to have at least half of a cup of coffee for the sauce, and then the rest for yourself to wake up and get yourself rolling. There are no specific requirements as to what type of coffee that you use. Now you do want to use black coffee though. You don't want to have more or less cream or sugar in this coffee that you're going to use in the sauce. You can use instant coffee if you like. You can use a percolator. You can use a Turkish coffee, espressos. You can just use regular coffee that you make just in a regular old coffee pot. Just anything that you can use, anything you have, as long as it's black coffee, well, you're good to go. Some people call this gravy the poor man's gravy. It's just because it's two simple ingredients, two readily available ingredients. Obviously the coffee. Most people have coffee in the morning, so there you go, you've got that one. And then country ham, simple country ham, salty ham. It's really thin. It's absolutely delicious. So you throw those two simple ingredients together, and I guess that's why they call it a poor man's gravy. Alright, so step number one complete. Coffee finished. Just make sure you don't polish it off before you finish the gravy. Okay, so this breakfast gravy, it's working out great. Step number two, here we go. Grab a nice saute pan, throw a little butter into that saute pan, get it ready to go. Okay, we've got that butter ready to go. Now it's time to grab that bad boy country ham. So one thing to make sure of is that your saute pan, it's big enough to hold the country ham. These things are quite large. Check it out. It's looking really fine, looking good. So these are not too thick. They are fairly thin. It doesn't take too terribly long to cook. You're going to cook this over a medium-high to heat. So the goal here is to get a nice fond onto that saute pan. So you don't want the heat up too high. You want it medium-high. You have to watch it. You want to get a nice golden brown fond onto the bottom of that saucepan. Now we want this country ham to be as flat as possible on this saute pan so we can get some nice fond. So you can go ahead and grab some scissors or a knife or whatever you have. Make some little incisions throughout the sides of the country ham, and it'll flatten out really nice so that you can get some of those wonderful flavors to show up on that pan so we can bring it out in this delicious country red-eye gravy. Another beautiful thing about this red-eye gravy recipe is it is super easy and quick. It just takes really no time at all for that country ham to cook. So there you go, folks. Bam, done. And look at that. Check out all of that wonderful flavor, the fond on that pan. That is what you're looking for right there, folks. It should be a nice little golden brown fond. Now it's time to bring some of that robust coffee flavor into the old mixture. So go ahead, grab that coffee. We're going to put in half of a cup of coffee into the saucepan. We're still over medium heat here, so we're still on medium heat, and there we go. Check it out. Look at that. It is just absolutely rolling with flavor. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to reduce this down by half. Grab a flat-headed spatula, start scraping off the bottom of that saute pan. Goal here, my friends, is to get every little bit of fond off the bottom of that saute pan. You want every little bit of it. Every little single drop adds flavor, and flavor is what we're looking for in this wonderful red-eye gravy. And again, this is so easy to do, simple. It's a no-brainer for the morning, folks. Just grab the coffee, have a little coffee, whip this up, you're ready to go. And this is pretty much where we want to be. We've reduced it by half, and as you can see all these little droplets, all these little grease droplets right there and there. Those are what they call the little red eyes. They look like little red eyeballs. So once you start seeing that, once it starts to get to this point, you're ready to go, my friends. Drizzle this delicious sauce over your grits, over your eggs, throw it over that country ham, put it on your biscuits, you're ready to go. Well, thank you for watching. Please do leave your comments below, hit that like button. If you like sauces and gravies, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. There are more sauces and gravies to come, and remember, my friends, to live, love, and of course, make gravy.